Today, we are proposing a package of sweeping ethics reforms to address, among other things, the issues of nepotism and politics in the workplace in the town of Hempstead. To do this, my office has spent months researching the municipal policies and procedures of every town across Long Island, all 12 of them, as well as investigating best practices and procedures of local governments outside of Long Island. The town's current ethics code and rules are scattered, disjointed, and not easily found in one place. We have taken painstaking steps to draft one set of comprehensive, yet reasonable and enforceable ethical standards to help provide the residents of Hempstead, the largest township in America, with the highest level of honesty, integrity, and professionalism. The driving force of town government is to benefit and serve the public, not to dole out benefits to the politically connected. Our goal is to remove conflicts of interest, potential conflicts of interest, and even the appearance of impropriety for those who vote on town legislation and hold key decision-making power. There are many, many relatives currently employed within the town of Hempstead. The new nepotism code is not aimed at firing any of these currently employed related employees, many of whom work very hard and do a good job. The new nepotism code is aimed at preventing familial preference going forward and to create an even playing field for all town residents. This is why we believe it's important to prohibit any elected official from hiring a relative going forward, regardless of whether or not they recuse themselves from the vote. The relatives include not only immediate family members such as mothers, fathers, sons, and daughters, but extended family as well, embracing cousins, nieces, nephews, stepchildren, in-laws. In order to ensure that conflicts of interest do not arise, we are proposing that every town employee and future job applicant disclose any relative employed by the town so that situations where one may be asked to supervise the other do not arise. Transparency in government is the best safeguard against corruption in government and conflicts of interest. These proposals may seem like common sense, but they are currently lacking and desperately needed to further strengthen the ethical standards that govern the daily business of the town of Hempstead. In addition to addressing nepotism, the proposed new ethics code also addresses the problem of politics in the workplace. Every employee in the government of the town of Hempstead deserves to work in an environment free from politics. To each and every worker in the town, none of you should ever be asked, feel pressured, or required or commit to any kind of political function, job, donation, or responsibility unless it is by your choice and unless it occurs outside the workplace. These again may seem common sense proposals, but it becomes more difficult when your superior may hold a high level or influential position in a local political party and is trying to influence you in the workplace. And for any employee who feels this type of pressure at work to perform or commit to political endeavors, we will be creating a confidential portal for use to submit complaints. We are also proposing a major overhaul of our current town ethics board, which is tasked with deciphering town code when a proposed or alleged violation occurs. If you want to know who currently serves on the town of Hempstead Ethics Board, you would have to be a detective or an amateur sleuth, because this information is nowhere to be found short of a formal records request, and would mandate that members come from a variety of different backgrounds and that both major political parties be represented on the board. And no member of the board shall be a leader in any political party. I look forward to sending this draft legislation to the members of the town board and look forward to working with them in a bipartisan way to ensure that the residents of the town of Hempstead get the best, most honest government which they deserve.